Hi everyone, I'm Chef Alicia. Welcome to my channel, Best Bites Forever. How's everyone doing today? I am doing great and I am ready to cook some sauce for you. I am going to make some Kentucky Bourbon Barbecue Sauce. It is going to be fabulous. You can put this on chicken or ribs or really anything that you want to put it on. I love this sauce. I love this sauce. I cannot say that enough. I hope that you all try it because it is completely delicious, and enjoy the video.
I'm starting off here with a 1/4 cup of butter and 2 tablespoons of canola oil, and I have them on low heat. Next I'm adding in 2 cloves of garlic, which are minced up, and 1 onion, which is just kind of rough chopped. I'm going to stir that around until I get it nice and coated in the butter and canola oil combination. Once I get that well coated, I'm going to add in 1 teaspoon of kosher salt, and again I'm just going to stir that around and let it cook for a minute or two until my onions become a little bit more translucent. Then I'm going to add in 1/2 cup of apple cider vinegar along with 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. So once I get those in, I'm just going to give it a nice little stir again, and I'm just going to kind of let that cook on low for about 10 minutes. Back here I have some Kentucky Bourbon, and I'm putting 1.5 cups on high heat on the back of my stove. Meanwhile, my little onions are finished cooking, and like I said, they've just been in there at a very light simmer because I don't want to lose the liquid in there. I just want to infuse the flavor of the garlic and the onions. So I'm going to go ahead and drain those out, and you don't have to throw them away. They're actually pretty tasty, but they're not going back in. So now I'm going to put the liquid back into the pot, and I'm going to put my onions to drain over the top of them because they do hold a little bit of the liquid. So that's my bourbon back there, and it is on high and it is boiling quite a bit, and I'm going to reduce it down. Meanwhile, I have my liquid from the onions, and I'm adding 1/2 cup of molasses into this. You can also use honey here. It's really delicious too, but it's a completely different flavor profile. So try it both ways and see which way you like better. So I'm also adding in 1 cup of ketchup, which I'm going to stir in there. And once I get that all mixed in, I'm going to add in about 1/2 teaspoon of fresh ground black pepper along with a teaspoon of dry mustard, and I am going to stir this around until I have all of that dry mustard nice and mixed in. So now I'm going to add in my bourbon reduction, and I've reduced this by at least half. I started with 1.5 cups, and I'm down to probably somewhere between 1/2 cup and 3/4 cup. And I'm just going to very slowly stir this into the rest of my sauce, and be careful, don't get it to splash because it will definitely burn you. Give it a nice little stir. When you have this beautiful, smooth, even consistency, it is finished and it is ready to serve or to put on some chicken or ribs or whatever it is you want to do. Enjoy, everybody, and happy cooking!